Hello, hello. Change this to science, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So, um, okay. So today, I shall be trying to figure out how to make something in FreeCAD. Because I'm not made money. My FreeCAD, not like SolidWorks or like Autodesk thingy, whatever the fuck. I'm not made of money. But I am kind of interested in trying to, maybe figure out how to make something. So, I've got this nice FreeCAD thing. Oh my gosh, that install looks super sketch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. Alright, we're installing FreeCAD. And while we install FreeCAD, I shall grab my phone to pull out comments. And whatever. Okay. Installation wizard jump scare. Yeah, we're doing this. Installing installation wizard. Okay, so we got that done. Alright. It's open. Okay. So at the moment, I'm gonna be trying to replicate a Vita game CAD. But I actually want to recreate like the reader for it. Specific key. But for now, I guess we can try create a palette with the palette design workbench. That's probably what we want to do, right? Sure. Millimeters, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so I was measuring out my Vita CAD earlier, actually, to try to figure this out, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I did Autodesk Maya once, and Blender a couple times. I'm sure this is the same, right? So the CAD is let's see. The CAD is 1, 2, 3. I need more tools. Hang on. Okay, so the CAD is somewhere. Okay. CAD is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's about 20 centimeters, I want to say. 20 millimeters. Yeah, it's about 29 or 30-ish. So let's create, I guess, uh, yeah, create a sketch, sure. Ooh, what am I, what am I looking at? Okay, uh, pad, um, it's 29 millimeters, right? Um, okay, let's actually close, because there's nothing to do 2D. Let me do it in 2D for now, and then maybe we can figure out from there what we do afterwards. Okay. Okay, this looks a bit easier to deal with. So we need a rectangle. It's about 29 millimeters in size. Yes. So upwards. How do you resize it once you make it? 29.00, and then yank. Okay, so how long is a video game card? Let's measure out the length of the video game card now. This is so silly. Okay. Hair in my way. My gosh. This is why I never learn STEM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's about 22 on this side. Okay, that looks more like it. But the top is like kind of curved, right? But I don't really care that much about that. I basically care about the other stuff. Okay, so we close that now. Let's like move this to like exactly on an edge or so. Okay. So how do we add like more on top of this? Like, can I add like more rectangles on top of this rectangle? Like, presumably yes, but do I know how to? Okay. How do I change the color? Material, let's make it, sure, let's make it POA, I guess. Sure. Okay. And now it's, how do I, like, draw another line inside? I guess I can just do that, right? Okay. So where exactly do the pins kind of start on this thing? It's, 1, 2, 3. It's about 3.5. Yeah, and then they're about it's about 1 millimeter up from there. There's like enough is like appearance and then after that there's 0.5 millimeter and it's about 1 millimeter of clearance up there. Is why not? Oh, why is like vertical height, isn't it? Okay, that makes sense. So I need a rectangle anyway, to be fair. Okay, so what was it again? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 3.5 ish. Um, 3.5, 2 point. Oh, it was about 1 on that side, right? Oh, it goes where my mouse is. That's annoying. Okay, draw. Can I join these together somehow? Because it looks like these are separate, actually. Yeah, it looks like these are separate. Like, I can move this separately from this. And I can't seem to get rid of this square. I'm not sure why. Okay. It's about 1.3. So it's about. It's about 0.1. I'm gonna do 0.5 at the start. Thing is that if I move this at all, it like changes. It's not very useful CAD. We can't enter direct stuff, right? 1.5. Should actually be like further in. It should be like. I don't know how deep it is. Suppose I can measure that too. One point. About 2.1, 2.2, something like that. And then the friggin' hell. Okay, let me grab stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. See, and it puts it over there. It's just like kind of not really what I want. Alright, I'm just gonna make a square. How do I do it? Like, I want to make it like on the thing. I don't know how you do that. Like, I want to make it on the existing square. And I don't know how to make it on the existing square. Surely there's like a way to do that, right? Let's zoom in a bit more. Oh, that's out. How do I zoom in? Like, how do I join two sections together? I guess it's Google. FreeCAD group two shapes together. Yeah, how to combine multiple bars? It sounds like what I want. Go to Pouts model. Negative 1.0, 1.5. 1, negative 3 point. Something like that. Even then though, it never puts it in the right place. It's like Z actually what you use for that. Where did it go? Somehow it's now trying to draw stuff on top of this thing instead of under. Which, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. If you couldn't tell. Okay, that's about. I'll just eyeball it, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 4 size. So not you. The other one. Why is it only grabbing that thing? Okay, so about okay, what was it? What was it? One, two, three, four, five. About 5. Okay. Now, we take 10 of these. What's this? Why? Okay, undo. Give me everything back. If you can't tell, there's somehow a line in the middle here if I can't click on. No, not that. This one. I am so unbelievably lost. Okay, I'm gonna look up how to actually. I'm gonna look up like a guide on how to actually use this. Free CAD tutorial. Alright. Let's go become a reaction channel. And let's go watch some videos about how to use it, how to use this. So yeah. Let's go.
Hi, this is the CAD CAM Lessons channel, and in this video, I'll show you how to design a simple part like this in FreeCAD. I want to show you that FreeCAD is an easy program. It's not a complicated tool contrary to what many people write online. Many people have an opinion about FreeCAD based on the version that was available 7 years ago. Back then, FreeCAD was indeed developing. It had many issues, and even when performing simple things, it was unpredictable and often crashed. This has changed significantly now, especially since version FreeCAD 1.0, which came out at the end of 2024, that is, some time ago, and since then, FreeCAD has been constantly developing. It's not like they released version FreeCAD 1.0 and forgot about FreeCAD. Work is continually underway to develop this software.
Can you explain how
If you want to see what this work, show you a series in the description, FreeCAD, and show you how to design. Close this project, and we will start a new project. When
Okay, start a new project. Alright.
FreeCAD starts for the first time, it might launch like this. We set the initial settings here, and we proceed to create a parametric part.
Let me open up, So open up the live stream on here. And then it's, pop out chat so I can like see anyone saying stuff over there. In case we need to look at it.
Creating 3D models in FreeCAD involves creating a 2D sketch, and based on this 2D sketch we build the 3D model. We can do this in stages, building an increasingly complex 3D model step by step. In this video, I will show you just this initial stage, where we begin building a 3D model. So we start by clicking the Create Sketch button, demodel new project. When FreeCAD like this, it might launch like this. We set the initial settings here, and we proceed to create a parametric part.
Right, parametric part, okay.
Creating 3D models in FreeCAD involves creating a 2D sketch, and based on this 2D sketch, we build the 3D model. We can do this in stages, building an increasingly complex 3D model step by step. In this video, I will show you just this initial stage, where we begin building a 3D model. So we start by clicking the Create Sketch button to create a sketch, and here we select the plane on which we will create the sketch. I select the XY plane, and here I will create the initial outline of the hanger. I select the Create Polyline command and draw the polyline more or less like this. We first create the preliminary outline of our design.
This one, okay. How do I, hang on. I wanna redo that. Okay.
As you can see, I'm not focusing heavily on where I click.
Okay, so this one kind of like S shape, I guess. Not to focus too much on where you click, so yeah.
And now I click the right mouse button twice to finish the polyline drawing command.
You have to click it twice. I would never have figured that out. Okay. Bro, say my name. Dishonest motivation official. But what do you want? What do you fucking want? Are you really live? Yes. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck CAD works.
This line is not horizontal, so I select this line and press the H key.
Wait. Oh, so I can just push something and make it horizontal. Because it already has that constraint. I see. So there's just a bunch of like commands you're supposed to know that like. Oh, what did I just do? What? Where'd it go? What? I pushed escape and it disappeared. Completely. Okay. I guess we'll do that again, I suppose. How do I delete this line? I should not try to figure this. I should just watch this
Do
because
the
it's
same
super
here.
unintuitive.
I select the line and press the H key, and I want this line to be vertical, so I select this line and press the V key.
Oh, if I want it to be vertical, it's the V key. I see. It's like a V on that one. That's okay. It's not at all confusing. Okay. Are you done spamming my whole chat? I'm just gonna ban you if you're gonna spam my fucking chat constantly. Like, just go away.
Now, I would like this line and this line to be equal, therefore I select these two lines and press the E key to apply.
Oh, I can select two lines and push the E key to make them the same size. Ooh. And they're apparently already equal, so... Yeah,
The constraint equal length here. I will do the same with these lines.
okay, and then with these ones too, I suppose. This one and this one and an E. But those are definitely not equal. What are you talking about? Bruh. It doesn't work. It just gives me a million errors.
Select these two lines, press the E key, and the sketch has gone a little wild here, so I grab this point and move it so that the hanger's outline is correct.
What have I done? I pushed... Okay, no, don't push escape because it breaks fucking everything. Pushing escape just deletes everything for some reason. Why? What is this software? Okay. Okay, sure. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now, like that, now like that, now like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay. So, this horizontal, this horizontal, this horizontal, this vertical, this vertical. Now this and this equal. There we go, now it works. This and this equal. There we go.
Next, I select this line and also press the E key.
Okay, now I grab this line and this line and push E. And it broke everything somehow. This line equal. What? It doesn't do what this does.
I will do the same with these lines. Select these two lines, press the E key.
Oh, that one and that one. Oh. Let me undo a bunch. Hang on. this vertical, this vertical, this vertical, this vertical, this horizontal, this horizontal. Okay. Now, it was this one and that one. Make those two equal. Okay. It's more like it. And then before that it was...
This line is not horizontal, so I select this line and press the H key. I do the same here. I select the line and press the H key, and I want this line to be vertical, so I select this line and press the V key. Now I would like this line and this line to be equal, therefore I select...
Okay, now I select this one and this one and make them equal. Okay. Now it's behaving more like I'd expect.
Select these two lines and press the E key to apply the constraint equal length here. I will do the same with these lines. Select these two lines, press the E key.
Okay, skip those two, because you've already done that.
And the sketch has gone a little wild here, so I grab this point and move it so that the hanger's outline is correct. Next, I select this line and this line.
But now, if I have to do something the exact right order, I think, otherwise it doesn't work. So now I select this line, push E. And now the whole thing is like... I pushed escape. Why does pushing escape delete everything you did? Like... Why? Why? Okay, I don't like that pushing escape just deletes everything. With like no warning. Okay, now up here, now over here, now over here, now down here, now down here. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Horizontal, 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 vertical, vertical. Oh, all the sketches are here. Oh, the sketches are done over here. Okay, let me go find the one I was on where I got it. Well, this is the one I got closest to. Let me delete all the others. Okay. So, now I'm here. How do I hide these stupid notifications? Okay. So... Okay, so you want the constraint of these, this one, and this one to be equal. You want a constraint where this one have to be equal. And where this one and this one have to be equal. And we want from where this, this, and this, and this all have to be horizontal. And then... Oops. Undo. So this, and this all have to be vertical. Right, and then this, and this all have to be horizontal. Right? I think that's it. Now if I extend... No.
And also press the E key, and I select this line and also press the E key.
Okay, let me select these two as well. I don't know what this constraint does.
Press the E key, and the sketch has gone a little wild here, so I grab this point and move it so that the hanger's outline is correct. Next, I select this line and also press the E key, and I select this line and
This line and this line. E. Okay. I'm not sure that's working properly. Okay, there we go. It's alright, I think.
this line and also press the E key. What we are doing is adding constraints, which means removing degrees of freedom so that the shape and dimensions of this hanger cannot be freely changed. Now I will add dimensions to define the lengths of the individual geometries. We do this by selecting the geometry, pressing the D key, dragging the cursor, clicking the left mouse button, and here I enter the dimension value.
Okay, so I click on it, I push the D key, and now I enter a direct value.
I select the next line, and so, step by step,
Right, and the answer is 30, and then 10.
we define the dimensions of the geometry.
Except I can't, because some reason. Why can't I do that? Why is it the Twitch logo? It's not Twitch. I'm streaming on YouTube, trying to figure out how the fuck CAD works, and failing terribly. I'll never be a woman in STEM. Like, I can't set this to 60. Like, it says to set it to 60 in tutorial, but then it doesn't work.
We still have 4 degrees of freedom here. A few dimensions are missing here. We define the next dimension.
Uh-huh. If I uncheck some of these, just let me do it then. This one's 50. No. Removes all of the equals requirements. I have not knowing which one's which. Okay, I'm getting a Python error. File string and line1 module. Datum 55 for the constraint. Something or other is invalid. What does this mean? Why did that copy a whole bunch of other crap that wasn't what was in there? What if I uncheck like every constraint? Right. Now I can do that. Right, so there's a 50. Well, let me add it, but it's like invalid. These ones should be equal. $26. 60, 26. I don't see a 26. Why is the number you give me different to number? Okay, this one, constraint 26. Delete, I guess. 29, 23, 29. I guess it's delete all the equals constraints. I guess. This line and this line should be equal. This line and this line should be equal. And oh, okay. What was it again? What were the constraints we set on it? I don't remember.
Line is not horizontal, so I select this line and press the H key. I do the same here. I select the line and press the H key, and I want this line to be vertical, so I select this line and press the V key. 2 lines and press the E key to apply the constraint equal. Press the E key. As outline is correct. Next, I select this line and also press the E key. Next, and the sketch has gone a little wild here. Now, I would like this line and this line to be equal. H key. I do the same here. I select the line and press the H key, and I want this line to be vertical, so I select this line and press the V key. Now, I would like this line and this line to be equal, therefore I select these 2 lines and press the E key to
Okay.
apply the constraint equal length here. I will do the same with these lines. Select these 2 lines, press the E key, and the sketch has gone a little wild here, so I grab this point and move it so that the hanger's outline is correct. Next, I select this line and also press the E key, and I select this line and also press the E key. What we are doing is adding constraints, which means removing degrees of freedom so that the shape and dimensions of this hanger cannot be freely changed. Now I will add dimensions to define the lengths of the individual geometries. We do this by selecting the geometry, pressing the D key, dragging the cursor, clicking the left mouse button, and here I enter the dimension value.
Okay, so that's what's 30.
I select the next line, and so, step by step,
That's 10. That's 50.
we define the dimensions of the geometry.
That one is 60.
We still have 4 degrees of freedom here. A few dimensions are missing here. We define the next dimension. Okay.
I see, this is kind of a bit... Okay.
And we still lack 2 degrees of freedom here. I click the right mouse button, grab a geometry. Okay. And here we still need to define the distances. I will do this by selecting this point, pressing the D key, and here I enter 70 as the dimension.
$70.
And we are still missing the dimension from this point to this point, and here I enter 10 millimeters. I click the right mouse button to end the dimensioning.
Okay.
I close the sketch and create a solid from this sketch with a height of 30 millimeters.
Wait, what did you do that?
Click the right mouse button to end the dimensioning. I close the sketch and create a solid from this sketch with...
Right, okay, I close it, and then... Now I should have...
the height of 30 millimeters.
Right, so now I can click this button and make it 30 millimeters. Ooh, I see. Alright. Also, hi, Dakoto Milo, thing.
We have something like this. And now I switch to the wireframe view and use the control key to select the edges to which I want.
Okay, so I can switch to... How do I switch to wireframe? The button you pushed isn't... I don't have a wireframe button. Like, wait, what does he do for that?
We have something like this. And now I switch to the wireframe view and use the control key to select.
Oh, next to one with the no sign. I see. Okay.
The edges to which I want to add a round. I select the fillet command, and here I set the radius value to.
So I select all the edges at once. Also, top view. Actually not top view. Isometric, I guess. Yeah. You know, this is the control key. Oh, you just select them with the control key. Which points do you select? There sounds. Oh, exactly all the.
I select the.
Okay. So you. Oops, not you. You and you.
Fillet command, and here I set the.
Why is he kick?
I select the fillet command.
I guess
And here I set the radius value to, for example, 10 millimeters.
Yeah, this makes it round. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we got set round now.
Okay. Next, I use the control key to select these edges for rounding, and here I enter a radius value of, for example, 4 millimeters.
And then you round these other ones. Ooh. I'm not sure how you rotate the thing. Like, I know how you move it, but how do you rotate it? I guess like that. But it doesn't want to remember if I did that. It's kind of annoying. Okay, he does like.
Okay.
4 millimeters. Okay. Okay. Cool.
I switch to the shaded view, and we have such a hanger.
Switch back to shaded view somehow. Right, okay. Well, we need something.
If you want to change something here, or if the dimensions don't suit you, we go to edit the sketch on which the outline of this hanger was based. And here we will change the dimension slightly. I will do this by deleting this dimension. We removed 1 degree of freedom here, and we need to define the distance between these points. I select this point, press the D key, and here I leave the value at 10. I click the right mouse button to cancel the dimensioning command. And here I will change the length of this dimension to, for example, 90 millimeters.
I see.
And this dimension here can be changed to, for example, 40.
The 3D model for you.
The sketch went a bit haywire here, so we will add 1 more dimension. I will revert here to the value of 30 millimeters. And so I will delete this dimension here. I select this dimension, press delete, and we will define the distance between these points as 10 millimeters. Okay, and now I change this dimension. I enter 40 and everything works. As you can see, even though a problem occurred, we can solve it very quickly and easily. We made changes in the sketch here. I closed the sketch and the changes were applied to the model. If you want to check...
That's kind of neat, to be honest. Yeah, 3D printing is kind of the idea, yeah. Okay, so you can change the sketch and auto update. That's actually kind of nice.
Change something, we simply go to edit the sketch and introduce changes within the sketch. For instance, in this case, I would like to remove this equal length constraint. It is constraint number 28. Therefore, I locate this constraint on the constraint list. Constraint number 28. I right-click, delete. The constraint has been removed. I need to define this dimension. Therefore, I select this line, press D, and here I will enter, for example, 50 millimeters, just so this segment of the hanger is a bit longer. I close the sketch and the changes were applied to the model. And now, if you want to change the width, depth of this hanger, we simply edit the operation based on which we created the solid. We enter a new value, click OK, and the changes are applied to the model. So, as you can see, in FreeCAD we can design these types of components very easily, and based on such a 3D model, you can prepare a program for a 3D printer.
That's kind of neat, to be honest. It's kind of this. Okay, sure, sure. I want to move this whole thing. How do I move this? I want to like move it more to the center. Um, that part I'm not sure about. Maybe do I do it in this? Do I move it in the sketch as well? Where's the sketch? There it is. Okay. Um. Oh, that moved. That definitely not quite what I had in mind. Um. I want to move the whole thing sideways. See if I can figure out how to do that without looking it up. Um. Hmm. Okay. I'm. Oh, placement. Didn't do anything. Um. Why doesn't that work? I was so sure that would do it. Fuck. Uh. Oh, maybe position instead of axes. Okay. Uh. Oh, yeah, that is moving it. Certainly moving it. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know if there's a way to like move this with like my mouse. But what the hell happened to this? Yo. Oh, I can make an expression. So I can make it do I can make it like do math with it. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So if I wanted to, I could 3D print this. I've got like no reason to, but yeah. Um, it even like has it on like a 3D printing bed, like basically, like which is kind of neat. I don't really want to make a clock. I want to make a Vita cow thingy. Okay. Let me save this. That's kind of cool. I think I kind of get this. Let's go projects. CAD. And okay, so this is like a tutorial thing I did, I guess. Okay. I'm still not sure how they easily rotate. Like, I'm used to Blender where right click like gets me rotate, but sure. Okay, let's try something new. Let's try do the Vita game now. So it's a poly tool. Of this is actually like a curvy tool, right? Not quite what I had in mind. Let's do like that, and then like that, and end it there, and then not quite. I'm like not sure how you make it like. I want to just like, you know like the line tool and freaking you know like the line tool and like paint. I want like something similar to that. Like I want like a curved line. Like I want to draw the line and be able to bend it up from the middle, but it seems to want to bend up from the side, which is. But like it wants to be able to do that. That's not quite what I have in mind. We do. Friggin'. I suppose. Circle maybe? Like it's kind of. I kind of need to be in the center between these 2 points, not like on the point itself. And I keep trying to put it on the point itself. Right, like we realistically want something like that. Okay, let's try. Okay, and now I can kind of bend. Yeah, now I can kind of bend it, right? Right, that's kind of what we want. I mean, not quite, but kind of as well. You know, uh, okay. Actually, I suspect that we only need like 3 points. We probably one in the middle and one from there, right? And now I can just use the middle point to make it look like a video game. Right, and now I can say I want these two to be vertical. Oh. Why didn't that work? Okay, I want these two to be equal. And I want them both to be vertical. I want this line to be horizontal. Alright, so it's already is, so there's no point. Okay. So now it kind of looks like a video game. Except the corner here should be curved a little bit. So like a way to cut out of what's already here somehow. Constraint 16 needs to go so I can move this one up. So I can move. Is there no line here? Is this line? Is that just the axis line? I think it might just be the axis line. Right, this one vertical. This one vertical. This one horizontal. There you go. Kind of looks like a Vita game. And now I can measure my Vita game, right, and then figure out how big it should be based on that, right? Yeah. Okay. In fact, I can measure this area and this area, and then put like exactly how much it's supposed to be between them. Figure out the curve. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's inches. Millimeters. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's about 21 millimeters between here and here. And from here and here. How does it work on this edge? Like, okay, it's a constraint here, so it's that one. So it's whatever this type of constraint is. Which I'm actually not sure what this type of constraint's called. But we want one on this thing. Looks maybe like that one. I don't have to ensure these are connected, really. Constraint free CAD 2 points are the same. I guess I could use equals, right? Like this point, yeah, this point and this point should be equal. But there have to be edges for you to do that, I see. Constraint. Constraint block. So let me select this. I don't freaking know. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how to connect these two, to be completely honest with you. And well, I did it somehow, so cool. Okay. Figured that out. Figure how to make that work. So now now I can measure how big that gap actually should be. I need like kind of need like a big ass light for this, and like I definitely want to get one of the like automatic measury things. This is like annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 ish. roughly that big. And then this should be flat horizontal. Okay. Now, how tall is this thing? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 29. 29 millimeters. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How is this bigger? It sounds like 26. 26. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. I really should know how to constrain this so it actually like fits well. I suppose I can do that. I can just measure from here to like the middle of the thing, approximately. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Here we go. So in theory, that's the front of a Vita cartridge. In theory, right? Also, there's a new RPG Maker channel. Yeah, I actually know how to do a lot of the techniques Echo did in her games, actually. But I haven't touched RPG Maker in a while, so. Okay, so I guess because for now, how thick is a Vita game? Approximately 1.4 centimeters. Okay. So 1.4. That looks about right. Yeah. Look at that. Look, Mom, I made a Vita game card in CAD. I mean, it doesn't have any of the pins or anything, or the cover, but fuck yeah. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Now, there should be like insets on the back, and then on the front there should be like, it should go in a tiny bit as well for the gable, and there should be one by the bottom too, for like the arrow saying like this way down. But I think that's a good start. I kind of understand CAD a bit more now. Which is kind of what I set out to do, I guess. Let's edit the sketch a bit more. Okay, actually, I have a question. How do I indent into here? Like, okay, so I've got this, like, the sketch defines, like, a 2D shape, right? But, like, I want, like, another shape inside to kind of carve into it a little bit. And I want one at the back as well, right? Because, like, the back should have pins on it. You guys know VitaCalc, right? Like, PS Vita game CAD, right? Like, it should have a spot inside it, and then, oh, and there also should be a little dent on the side here as well. Yeah, like a tiny little. I think I'm gonna get calipers, because doing this without calipers is annoying. Like, trying to measure this stuff with like just a ruler probably isn't the most accurate, and also kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna get stuff to actually do it properly, but for now, I think this is pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna save that, and I will see you all maybe tomorrow.